Hello, people. Hello, one person who is on waiting. Thank you so much for being here early. And yeah, alrighty. Happy 8 p.m. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but life is good. I've been having a pretty awesome week. I've been busy doing speaking engagements every single day, thanks to the nonprofit that I work with, the Plus Me Project. And today's conversation is about oh goodness, the importance of pursuing our passion. The reason why this conversation is coming up for me is because I guess in a way, I just remembered. Excuse me. I just remembered that in a way I am pursuing my passion right now as I speak. Jazzy, good to see you on. Yay! I was just thinking about you today. I was thinking about the merch that we get to create. So, thank you for that suggestion. You know, that definitely got the ball moving with that one. Uh, Soluminati, Legs, what's going on? Good to see you. So yeah, I want to talk about passion today. Let's talk about like life, life goals. Like what's that huge question that everyone always asks, like what do you want to be when you grow up? And I think for me, I think that's a really big thing to look at. I think sometimes especially people when they get older, I feel like a lot of people they kind of forget about their dreams and they settle for lives of, I'll call it mediocrity. A life where they forget about their dreams. They forget about um, this thing called life. They forget about the incredible opportunities that life has because there's something called adulting where people have responsibilities and stuff like that. So most of you on right now are students, and like now is a great time to, I guess in a way, keep working hard. Of course, start thinking about what are some things that you might be passionate about and explore. It's a wonderful time of our life, just to be young and have the opportunity to explore. So take the opportunity and do it. That's what I have to say. John, good to see you on, brother. John says, "Hi, Richard. Sorry, but I can't watch it anymore because I'm sick and I have to rest for tomorrow, school tomorrow." Thank you. John, it's cool. Thanks for hopping on and feel better. Same as me. I get to feel better too. I'm a little bit sick. I've been sick for the past 2 days, but still doing school presentations. And I decided to hop on today because I wasn't on for the past 2 days or 2 evenings of YouTube Live. So I'm here. I just want to connect real briefly and, just say hello. Jazzy says, "Sorry, Richard, I'm at the doctor and I have to go." All good. Have a good one. Take care. Thanks for hopping on real quickly. So, yeah, I want to start off with a quote that I've mentioned before, but I'm going to let's do it again. So the quote is, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Okay? Um, Again, I'm going to repeat that quote one more time because I think it's a beautiful one. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. To me, this is one of my favorite quotes, and literally this is the one quote that really encouraged me. It gave me the opportunity to self-reflect on, if imagine yourself 20 years from 20 years older than you are today, and if you're to look back at your life, you know, you're gonna focus. You'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do versus the things that you did do. So, when I thought about this, I remember growing up. It's like, when I was in middle school, high school, and college, sure, I did some pretty cool things. I went for certain opportunities. I did this thing called being a lieutenant governor for Key Club, which was really awesome. Like I challenged my mom. My mom's like, "No, you can't do this. You need to focus in school. Your grades aren't good enough." And so, what a lieutenant governor is for Key Club, Key Club's a community service organization, and a lieutenant governor is someone who's in charge of 10 different high schools Key Clubs. So that's what I did, and it was awesome. You know, like it was one of the best experiences of my high school years, and definitely still a memory to this day. You know, that was years, like over 10 years ago that happened. So yeah, and then let's talk about me on this path of doing motivational speaking and making YouTube videos, things like that. Um, you know, I'm very grateful that I made a decision to just do it. Is this journey perfect? Am I, you know, where I would wish I would be? Um, I think the answer is no. Like, I think in my mind, like back in the day, I was like, I wanted to hustle, you know, I wanted to like, you know, once I get 5 years in, I want to do like really, really well. But honestly, I feel like even though I'm not perfectly caught up to where I want to be, um, I do feel like I've made a lot of progress. And this journey, even though it has its ups and downs, it's had its challenges. You know, hasn't been perfect. I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful for this opportunity to be doing my passion. So I want to throw this back to you. You know, what is your passion? You know, what are some of the passions that you have? Excuse me. What are some of the passions that you have in your life? And yeah, like what's one step you can take to kind of move that passion forward, like to pursue your passion? So yeah, I think life is way too short to not be doing what we're passionate about. So that's just the encouragement. That's a conversation that I want to leave all of you with today: is pursue your passion, and don't be afraid to just go for it, even if people, you know, they are opposed to it. They don't agree with you. If you know you're passionate about something, go for it, because life is way too short to not do it. Okay, that's just my opinion. You don't have to listen to it, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. Alrighty. Soluminati says, I'm going to play basketball at Michigan State at the start of next year. Are you really? Wait, is that for real? Dude, if that's for real, like if you know that, like that's really awesome. I'm not sure if that's real. Like that seems pretty incredible. Anyway, that's awesome. Um, Seth says most people sell their dreams in order to survive this nightmare. It takes true perseverance and strength to follow your dreams. Lisa, good to see you on. Hello to you. So, real quick, Seth. Yeah, I do think a lot of people sell their dreams. Like, I think a lot of people trade, you know, they trade their dreams in for comfort. I don't want to say mediocrity, but like they trade their big dreams that they have, because they want that. They don't want to feel uncomfortable. You know, they don't want to take that risk. And then they get settled into their day jobs, and then they whatever, they have a family. You know, they got to pay house bills and mortgage and all these different things, and eventually they make more excuses of like, oh well, I can't pursue my passion anymore because I have bills to pay. You know, I have a family to feed, things like that. Which yes, of course, those are absolutely real reasons, but at the same time, I also think they're a little bit of excuses at the same time too. So. Yeah. Again, I'm just gonna say I'm not perfect. You know, I think at the end of the day, we got to feed ourselves. We got to make money to survive. That is a reality. So, you know, definitely no hate on people who are, you know, trying to get by and stuff like that. So, same thing for me. You know, I'm still trying to figure out myself. So I'm not perfect. Onathox, good to see you on, brother. Suh, dude. Nice, like it. All right, so I want to do something. By the way, if you got questions, feel free to throw your questions out there. For now, I'm just gonna do a little bit of self-reflection on you know, passion, and where I want to go to right now is like, I want to imagine what life might have been like if I decided to just keep going, if I didn't pursue my passion. So again, it was about 4 years ago when I decided to quit the corporate job, like the corporate world, and to start doing my own thing. And let's see. Look, life could go any way. If I were to guess what life might look like, again, it can go so many different ways, so this isn't perfectly accurate, but let's just say 4 years ago, I didn't make a decision to quit my job, and I kept doing it. Where I would see myself right now, if that was the path I was going down, I would see myself at Sony Pictures, which is the company I was working at before. And let's see. Um, so what? I was an analyst back then. You know, it was like a entry level position. I was making okay money. And what would I be doing next? I think the next step was maybe in like 2 to 3 years. So by now, maybe I get promoted to a coordinator. So maybe I'm a coordinator, and maybe I'm on track to becoming a manager there. But probably a coordinator because it takes time to move up. And let's see, at that point, I'd be making a little bit more money. I don't know, maybe like, who knows, 60,000, 65,000. I'm just kind of guessing here. Um, let's see. I would think, honestly, if I was in that environment still for like for these past 4 years, I don't think I'd be that happy, but I'd be, I guess I would learn to be content. I'd be like, okay, well, um, it is what it is. I have a paycheck. I have benefits. It's decent. But I think there would be, like, right now my heart feels really heavy thinking about this because, like, for me, it's like, even though I'm making money, I know deep down inside, like, I'm not fulfilled, and um, like it just feels really heavy. Like it feels heavy that like I'm doing this thing. I feel like a little bit like a I don't want to say puppet. What's the right word? I feel like I don't feel like I really matter. I feel like I'm just in this system, and I'm here to help other people make money, but I don't really matter that much. So that's that's how I think my life would be like if I had to make the decision to quit my job and stuff like that. So that's a little bit of my thoughts. Again, this is just me. Um, I'm not saying that there aren't good jobs out there. I think there are plenty of awesome, amazing jobs out there for people. So that's what I have to say. All right. Um, yeah. Keep going. Don't settle. Keep moving forward. That's all I have to say. Alrighty. Jimmy Bojo Pofo. That's a cool name. Jimmy says, Richard, would you ever have a Twitch account for your video game live streams? So first of all, my internet connection. I'm streaming off my data right now for these live streams because my internet connection. I don't know why. Like I have pretty decent internet, but it's just I don't know what's up with it. Like it cuts in and out and it doesn't work very well. So that's why I don't really stream on my desktop because I'm not going to use my data plan to stream games and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I might if I can fix my internet, maybe I'll do some Twitch for like Fortnite or League or something like that, just for fun. I don't plan to be a professional streamer, but just for fun. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, but besides that, for now, I'm just having fun. I'll hang out. I'll stream with people. Not stream. I'll play with people. Off stream for now. That's what I have. PC. Amada, good to see you on. Hello. Anathox says, is this a house or apartment? The one that I'm in right now. This is a house. All right. Pedro Carino, good to see you again. We meet again. Yes. Let's see. Alrighty. So, honestly, here I'm trying to figure out how do we make this live stream a little bit more spicy? Like entertaining, not just entertaining, but like meaningful. Honestly, like I talk about myself a lot, and I don't, there's a part of me that I enjoy talking about myself, but like I don't want this to be about me talking about myself. So I want to hear, what's going on in your life. I want to hear, what are your passions? Tell me what are your passions, like what do you want to do with your life, and how do you feel? Are you on track with your passion? And if you don't have a passion, like what might your passion be? What are some things that you might be interested in? Let's get that ball rolling. I think, again, life is too short to not be doing what we're passionate about, and I know I'm just really excited. I want to hear about you. I want to hear about what's going on in your life. Lisa, Onathox, and Jimmy, and Amada, and Pedro, and who else is on? Salumanati, if you're on. Seth, John. I think John and Jazzy are probably gone now. But anyway, yeah, yeah. So I want to give a quick little shout out. I'm not gonna say this person's name. I do remember his name, but So I was speaking at a school recently, like this past week, and one student was there. Like afterwards, he came up and talked to me. He's like, "Hey, dude, like that's what your brother is doing, like selling." So fun little fact. Most of you heard this if you've been in my presentations. My brother made over $2,000 in the seventh grade selling Pokemon cards to his classmates. So one of the students, again, this guy's a middle schooler. It was awesome. Like he came up to me at the end and like he had like a bag with him. He opened up his bag and it was a bunch of candy. And what was awesome was like he what was cool is like during I saw him selling candy to his classmates and I'm just like, dude, such a genius. Like you're providing a service. Literally, I don't know, like it was like all the classmates swarmed him and I don't know, he made at least $15 during passing period, just like that, by selling candy. Now, how perfect is that? Like he didn't have to force people, he didn't have to sell to people. All he did was he got a black bag, set it down on the table, and all the students just came to him to buy candy. So I mentioned this is because like to me that's so inspiring. It's like if you got a passion, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to do something, like just go for it. You know, like life is too short to not be doing what you want to do. So this gentleman who's doing that, like really that inspired me. Like even though I'm not in middle school, it inspires me to think like, like what are areas that I could improve on as whatever entrepreneur, as someone following a passion, trying to make a living off of it. So speaking is great. That part's awesome. For example, I also want to make merchandise. Like I think that's a fun thing to do. I want to create other things, content, stuff like that. So it's just getting me thinking. I also want to start kind of a side business too. Yeah, I'm still working on that stuff. Like I want to do things that are meaningful, fun, and I guess in a way they make money to support my life. Because, yeah, being an entrepreneur takes a lot of work. Being a speaker especially takes a lot of work, and sometimes you gotta hustle. You gotta hustle if you want to make a living off of it. That's what I gotta say. All right. Onathox says, do you have an answer to the trolley problem? The guy named Salumai Legs has he's roasting a YouTuber's legs. What? The trolley problem? I'm not clear exactly. Amada. Take care. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. Amada says she has to go. Sorry, please forgive me. Blanking out. Don't know. You can clarify for me. I see a chick icon. It's a girl, right? Amanda? No say. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, thank you for hopping on. Appreciate you. Yeah. Let's talk about dealing with trolls for a second. So dealing with trolls, long story short, if anyone's trolling, pretty much the short answer is to not put that much attention onto it. That's all. It's to not waste my energy dealing with those comments. I mean, if they're being disturbing and super disruptive, then at least on these live stream videos, like that's what you could silence people for. So that's helpful. Yeah. Alrighty. Here's where I'm gonna hop to. So I have a feeling today's live stream is gonna be 2 months. It's not gonna be an hour long like our usual live streams. I think it's really straight to the point. Again, the one message that I just want to throw out there is pursue your passion and just go for it. Like life is way too short. Please don't waste your life just being like most people. Kind of stuck in a regular job that's not even just stuck in the normal thing, the normal way of life. And I think a lot of people. I remember reading some statistic, like it was like over 80% of people are not happy with the job that they have. So like our work accounts for the majority of our life, like most of our waking hours are working. So do something that you enjoy. Okay. So that's all I want to say. That's all. All right. Anathox says, no, it's not about trolls. It's called trolley problem about train tracks. It's an ethical situation. Wait a second. Oh. What? Hold on. Wait, the trolley problem? Is this... I'm confused. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, when he said the trolley problem, I was thinking about
The ethical one where they get hit by.
Yeah. But how would he know that? I mean, he wouldn't know that we watched that.
Why did he mention
I don't
that?
know. Ornithox, why'd you mention the whole trolley problem? The train tracks. So, I was just watching...
I think is it
What?
because you're talking about dreams? It's like when you pick one, you lose some.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's no way that... Honestly, I'm like, okay, so... Um, a girl, Chris... We talked about in my class 3 weeks ago. What? Wait, hold on, hold on. So, Ornithox, like, let's... Tell me a little bit more here, because, my girl and I were... we watched this documentary on the brain, and there's a ethical situation in there. It's like, the train's running down the train track, and there's three people in the way, and like, if what was it? Pretty much the point is like, if you sacrifice one person's life, you can save three people's life. Which one do you do? And then, for me, I'm like, oh yeah, you sacrifice one person's life to save three people's lives. Wait, so what are the odds that you know about that, like the trolley problem? First time ever hearing about it. So, anyway, the second scenario was that, okay, so now it's the same thing. Train is running down the tracks, and you either, this one is like there's three people there. All three are gonna die. They're gonna get run over. But you can save it by shoving, a person in front of it. So you kill that person, but you save three others. What would you do? And the moral dilemma for me was, what I chose was, I wouldn't shove the person in front of the train. Like, it's just, again, it's like it's the same thing, in both scenarios. Scenario A, you don't have to do anything. Scenario B, you physically have to push someone to their death. And for me, it's, yeah, just like morally, like it's weird. It's like, yeah, that's a tough one. Like right now, I don't think I would do that. I can't kill someone to save three people. Yeah, but yeah, I'd have to think a little bit more about that one. But that's what I'm gonna say. All right. Yeah. All right. Autoflex says, one guy in my class said, if the person can stop the train, what makes you think you'll be able to shove him? Nice. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking of other like side things. Like for me, I'm like, no, I wouldn't shove that one guy in front of the train and kill him and save the other three. I would just yell at the other three people like, hey, get out of the way, whatever. But that's not. I mean, now we're just bending the whole ethical thing, thought. We're trying to be creative, which I mean, that's what I've tried to do. Yeah, run exactly. Okay, cool. So I think we hit our point for today. I'm gonna leave this conversation as is. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off right now. Thanks for hopping on Ornithox. Appreciate you. And what's going on now? I will be on. I'm just gonna check real quick. I will be on tomorrow. I'll be on for the next 2-3 days. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm looking at my stream schedule. Yeah, I'll be on. I'll be on tomorrow. So for anyone who wants to hang out with us, we'll be on tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for engaging, talking, all that good stuff. Have a good one, and we'll talk soon. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.